Get that out. All right, so that's it's 30 minutes of cardio. I'm gonna have to start using different camera. This don't flip around, but anyway, if you see that, that's 30 minutes of cardio. And for my vets, well, this is for everybody, but I just direct. In more recent videos, I direct my messages, specifically to veterans. Due to our the symptoms that we deal with PTSD. And I'm one that insomnia is one of my symptoms of my PTSD, and and I don't sleep. So when I get to the point where I'm so groggy to where it becomes almost painful, I just go ahead and just do some type of exercise, something, just to wake me up, because I'm not going to sleep. So I do something to wake myself up. So that 30 minutes always helps. And then I come in and I get 2 tablespoons of my sea moss. I do homemade sea moss. And I just jar it up. Purple Irish sea moss is what I use. You can follow my dear. You can follow Dr. Price on YouTube at Dr. Bobby Price. He's a young black man, probably about late 30s, early 40s. And get all the information you need about the correct sea moss to buy. He shows you the correct sea moss and the farm-raised sea moss of which you don't want to ingest. He will show you the correct sea moss to purchase. And I just blend mine up, and I blend it to my taste, like applesauce. I add ginger, lemon, honey, and turmeric in mine. So, sea moss already has a lot of minerals in it for the body. And the other things that I add in there, I added help me from catching colds and stuff like that. There is a little garlic in there too, because I use that mixture. I have a mixture that I use to help fight colds and germs and stuff. When my grandson gets germs from school, he brings them right here, and it seems like I'm the only one that suffers, and he's only sick for maybe like a day, but me, I'm like 2-3 days. So I have a mixture that includes garlic that I also put in here as well. So I encourage you all, find what works for you. This for me has been trial and error. The past 3 years is where I saw my PTSD symptoms like worsening to a point to where I couldn't, suppress it anymore. So, like I said, I have meds for it, but I don't like taking meds because, the meds, they just help me fall asleep faster. But I still only, 2 hours, that's it. That's all I sleep. And, once the meds is depleting out of my system, that makes me even more groggy. And I'm not going to sleep. And it's aggravating as hell. It's very frustrating. So I don't like taking the meds. So the sea moss, helps with, my immune system and my body. Keeps me from keeps it from just my body just shutting down. Keeps you, like when you come down off a sugar high, how your body just crashes. You just get sleepy and druggy and tired, and just, the sea moss helps me with that. So I just encourage you, just find something that works for you. This works for me. So now I'll take two tablespoons of that, and then I'll fix me some tea. I'll probably have some more peppermint tea. No, I'll just get some ginger tea. This morning I had peppermint tea yesterday. So I just get me some ginger tea this morning, and I'll put a little honey and a touch of lemon in that. And, and that'll get me going for the day. Well, the regular day. For how it goes for people. But I just encourage you guys, just do what works for you. Stay in your support groups if you're in those. If you're not in one, I encourage you to get in one. At first, I wasn't doing it, but I needed some more tips. I needed some more support, some encouragement. So, man, and that's where it come in. Why I just missed the hell out of my sister, because she was one of my biggest supports with this crap. But yeah, do that. If you're not a support group, I encourage you to get in one. Stay there. Ask for, tips or advice on how, another veteran gets through, whatever you're dealing with. And there's always somebody there with a tip, that maybe, if what they do doesn't fully work for you, you can like modify it to how it works for you. So I encourage you with that. And you guys just keep moving, keep pressing. Don't give up. You're not weak. You're not crazy. None of that. You are among the elite. You have served your country in a way that most cannot. And unfortunately, some things happen during your time in service. And it's some things you got to deal with now. So I encourage you all with that. I love you. Sergeant Thompson, United States Army.